See you in the house.
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Looking good, MP.
Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action. All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting, and there's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
Now, here's MP. Coming off a stellar performance against Utah. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Tatum out there with MP. Then it's Buzelis. Then it's White. And it's Mitchell in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Nembhard. White covering. Nembhard's shot is good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And now, let's send it over to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. We've got 2 MVP candidates clashing in this one, and MP believes that will make things extra competitive. He said the best players bring the best out of you. We know we have to be locked in against this team, and I'm sure they feel the same way about us. They do. Kevin?
Yeah, they're not taking this matchup lightly, are they, David? Nor should he. Outside Turner. Indiana moving it around. From the arc, Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. For 3, Mitchell. Walker with the rebound. So the Bulls, their last game, a win against the Jazz. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Back to Mathurin. Just 5 on the clock. Turner with the screen. And it's Mathurin missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Mitchell outside. Out left to the wing. Buzelis. Here's MP. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Smart shot fake there by MP. Baited the defender.
And the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP. Registering a quadruple double.
One of the greatest all-around games in league history. MP is an incredible talent, and you know he'll put on another show here tonight.
MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
That's good from Halliburton. Well, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it, and now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
Now here's Tatum. Following the miss by MP, buries it from 3-point range.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that 3-point shot off against virtually anybody.
On the wing, Mathurin. Halliburton on the wing. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Now, here's MP. On the wing, Mitchell. MP inside. Turner covering. And that one's good. MP.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pacers trail by 5. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Mathurin for three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Mathurin showing his willingness to be ready on the catch. Go ahead.
Right the pass to Tatum. Who's zealous with the ball. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Halliburton. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
Now, let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff.
Coach said they want to force Jayson Tatum to uncomfortable spots on the floor. Now, they recognize those spots are few and far between, but Coach wants to keep Tatum out of the paint specifically. If his team can do that and force Tatum to shoot more from outside, they feel relatively good about their chances. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Pass to Nembhard. Now Turner. Mathurin for three. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And MP throws it down.
I love the emphasis right there by MP, sending a message to the defense.
Halliburton looking around. On its way from Turner for two. Rebound by Mitchell.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's MP. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Halliburton. Look at those numbers of his. You just can't say enough about the work he's doing at the offensive end. He's averaging about 30.5 points a game.
I'll tell you, for a big man with his length, Miles Turner shoots it well from deep. This guy outstanding at spacing the floor.
Mitchell passes to MP. The kick out to Tatum. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. Tatum's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Chicago.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Mathurin. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Here's Halliburton. Walker finds Nembhard. Over Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, and that one, unbelievable shooting display, especially from long range. That turned out to be the difference.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
And the rejection by MP.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
You have loved the attitude of MP tonight. He's looked for his shot from the opening tip, and he's been so involved.
Pass to Nembhard. And a wide open look for Mathurin. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Mathurin's got 6.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
Here's Turner. The Bulls knocking down the 3. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. No good on the 3.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now here's Tatum. He has 6. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Back to Mathurin. Indiana moving it around. And a wide open look for Walker, and he's good on the 3 ball.
This is why coaches love Tyrese Halliburton. Just plays the right way.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Some changes for Chicago. Siakam is checked in for Jayson Tatum. Christie comes in for Buzelis. Saban Lee's subbed in for White. Now, here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. 1:49 left in the first quarter. Davison, the pass to Markkanen. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Bulls. MP's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Moore with the steal. Here's Davison. And it comes off the front of the rim. Chicago leading by 7. Pass to MP. Out to Lee. Here's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And for the Pacers, they come in off a great outing against New Orleans. Davison, the pass to Mathurin. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Mitchell wide open. Another 3 for Chicago.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Markkanen. Still without a basket. To halt the run, and it's good on the layup.
Boy, he's got so much length that under duress, still able to finish. Go ahead, Lauri Markkanen.
Lee passes to MP. Back to Lee. Here's Christie. That 3 off the mark. Outside, Markkanen. Here's Davison. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
They've got Markkanen. Halliburton is out there with Black. And it's Davison in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
Well, that's just about tremendous focus by MP to make sure the play is completed.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Guys, for me, something you have to admire about MP is the tenacity he plays with. Every single moment he's on the floor, he's giving you his best effort.
Halliburton for 3. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Hey, guys. MP in the last game against the Jazz was a man on a mission. He scored 53 points and a triple-double for all that effort. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Halliburton, no good. Chicago leading by 11. Siakam's shot is off.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Halliburton. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Tyrese Halliburton has an array of moves offensively. Off the deck, yes, sir.
Tatum dishes to MP. MP going right to the rim.
Well, go ahead then and just hammer it home, why don't you?
He might not be the athlete that some of the other big men are in this league, but my goodness, he still knows how to finish.
You know, you love it when he plays big. Overpowering move right there.
Inside, here's Black, and he goes in for the dunk.
The coaching staff encourages Halliburton to get involved in pick and rolls because he will pick you apart.
Outside Tatum. So both teams making some changes here.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. MP kicks to Tatum. And a miss there on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and I think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. 11-point game. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Just 5 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. The Bulls leading by 11. It's deflected. Moore with the steal. Pass to Nembhard. Indiana moving it around. Markkanen in the corner. Moore outside. Connects from 3-point range. Moore's got 6 here in this quarter.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
White finds Siakam. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Moore outside. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Halliburton. And the 3 off target.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
To the paint. And they double up MP. MP powers through the contact inside.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
And Moore kicks to Halliburton. Out to Turner for the 3. It's hauled in by MP.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And the dunk by MP.
Well, Jayson Tatum has proven he can score at the NBA level, but you want to see him share the basketball pretty fast.
Halliburton passes to Markkanen. Halliburton a screen on Tatum. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 14. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. Pacers shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Now, here's Halliburton. 6 points for him. Here's Nembhard. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Chicago has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. MP finds Siakam. The three from Tatum. That's good, and it's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So for the Bulls, Buzelis is checked in for Jayson Tatum. And it's Mitchell in for Christie. Pass to Nembhard. To the middle. Buzelis with the double team. Trying to get something going. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got his second bucket of the night.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
White dishes to MP. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 16. Davison, the pass to Turner. Good defense by MP.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
And MP throws it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Here's Davison. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
Here's Turner. Good defense by MP. Chicago leading by 18. Mitchell finds White. He's looking for MP and finds him, and they pick up 2.
A tenacious player. MP doesn't mind a little contact on the way up.
Pacers shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Outside Mathurin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Pacers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Free throw good, Mathurin.
Well, you think about Benedict Mathurin and all he offers offensively. Has a polished shooting motion and plenty of confidence.
Mathurin hits them both. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Davison, the pass to Nembhard. Right side, Mathurin. Over Buzelis. And it's Mathurin missing. Bulls leading by 18. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Pacers trail by 20. Pass to Nembhard. Outside Mathurin. A good-looking shot from the wing. Mathurin's got 10 points.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Here's MP. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Give MP credit, showing some skill right there, drawing the whistle.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
And both free throws good for MP. Pacers shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. Turner passes to Mathurin. Beyond the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. 13 points in the game.
Never question a shot if you're Benedict Mathurin. Makes him pay from deep.
At the elbow, it's MP. And they double up MP. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The Bulls have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Turner.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Outside, Markkanen. To the inside. Here's Mathurin. Pass to Walker. Wide open. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Walker's got his second basket of the night.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
White the pass to MP. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Mathurin.
First free throw is good. Mathurin hits them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Fires from way outside. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Chicago Bulls.
While it's been a stampede in transition, they'll run it right down your throat if you let them.
I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while. I'm going to give you a compliment, just like you, Jet, in the blink of an eye.
And let's move on and see the top vote getters in this year's All-Star race.
I think we have a good idea of who's going to make it, but a couple of bubble dudes who have said they really want this either need to step up or they're getting left out.
FOMO is powerful motivation.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Pacers trail by 16, and on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Buzelis out there with Jayson Tatum. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's MP. And it's White in at the point. Halliburton kicks to Walker. Pass to Turner. 5 to shoot. And the rejection by MP. Mitchell outside. Craps in the tray. Mitchell's got 6.
Mitchell is lethal, and if you allow him a corner 3 opportunity, there's going to be no hesitation.
Outside Mathurin. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Buzelis.
Yeah, lots of skill to contend with if you're guarding Benedict Mathurin. It's not an easy cover.
The Pacers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And he makes the first. That one is no good. Chicago leading by 18. For 3, Mitchell. And the Bulls, another 3.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
Doris, one of the more relentless players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell.
Kevin, what I love about him is he loves the lead role. He feels very comfortable carrying tremendous responsibility on the offensive end. Donovan, one of the more confident players you'll meet.
Back to MP. Outside Tatum. From outside the arc. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
3.
MP's got 5 assists in the game. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Pass to Nembhard. Down low. Over in the corner, Turner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Tuesday, they'll head back home to host the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Thursday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Here's White.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
No good on the quick 3. White against Halliburton. Pass to Turner, looking to get back on track here. And it's good, 2 points. Turner's got 5 points so far.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Tatum passes to MP. And the dunk by MP.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
For Indiana, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. To the paint. Here's Mathurin, and he slams it one-handed.
How about this offensive onslaught from Benedict? Mathurin doesn't look like they can slow him down.
Tatum dishes to Mitchell. Back to Tatum. Inside. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Up top, Nembhard. Covered by Mitchell. Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
And this is why Miles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that, defense.
Right a screen. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Shoots off the step back. Walker the pass to Nembhard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 4 assists in the game. The Bulls leading by 17. Outside Tatum. Back to White. Fires from deep. Pacers with the rebound. On the wing, Mathurin. 18 points for him. Pass to Nembhard. Turner with the screen. Bounce pass, Nembhard. The shot by Turner, no good.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And you watch Jayson Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
It's safe to say Jayson Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jayson's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Indiana. Outside Turner. That one's not going to go. Good defense by MP. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Turner. Jacks up a 3. It's all in by the Bulls. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Pacers trail by 21. Now, here's Markkanen. Turner with a screen on White. Halliburton for 3. And it's MP with the rebound.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Nembhard. And once again off the mark by Indiana. White with it. Halliburton picks him up. MP inside. Markkanen on him. And that one's good. MP.
Good work by MP. He gets positioning inside and capitalizes.
Pass to Turner. Tipped away. Makes it off the glass. Turner's got 9.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Siakam outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Mathurin with a screen on Tatum. Halliburton, no good.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Tatum finds White. Now, here's MP. Defended by Mathurin. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Let's get excited.
Christie's checked in for Tatum. Let's have a look at the league's top scorers for the past month. To say these guys have been hot is an understatement. MP is number 1. The fourth spot held by Tyrese Halliburton.
What a threat both of these guys have proven to be, especially over this stretch. Scoring machines.
To the middle. Pass to Davison. Back to Black. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on MP. The Pacers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. So he gets them both. The Bulls leading by 21. Here's Christie. Knocks down the 3 ball. Christie's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Up top, Nembhard. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Davison. Just 4 to shoot. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Takes it out to Siakam. Stolen by Markkanen. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Nembhard, the pass to Black. There's a screen. Here's Davison. Misses the 3. For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Here's MP. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
And that one misses. The 7th pick in 2017, Lauri Markkanen. Almost a throw-in in that Donovan Mitchell trade.
That's incredible to think of now in the context of this guy becoming an all-star in his own right, Kevin. I mean, Markkanen is a 7-footer who's got efficient offensive numbers, like 50, 40, 90 type numbers. He is an uncommon talent.
Mitchell finds MP. Stolen by Markkanen. Outside Mathurin. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Davison. Shot clock at 5. A 3 ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Davison's got 6 in the quarter.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Here's Christie. MP with it. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Stolen away. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Mathurin passes to Davison. Back to Mathurin. The 3-pointer, no good. The Bulls leading by 20. Here's Christie. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Donovan Mitchell showing off that great vision.
Bulls have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And the free throw, no good. Markkanen with it to the wing right side. Mathurin for 3, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. MP has been leading the charge for the Bulls after a fantastic. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Black. Halliburton is out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Davison in at the 1 spot. That's the Pacers' 5. And that one is good. MP's got 48.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Davison. Back to Moore. Left side, Markkanen. No one near him. And that one, good.
Boy, Markkanen looking really confident in the mid-range. We're accustomed to seeing him want the three-point shot, but take what the defense gives you.
Siakam passes to MP. To the wing on the left. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Moore outside. On the wing, Markkanen. Guarded by Tatum. And the rejection by MP. Lee passes to MP. Rebounded by Moore. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Moore against MP. Shot clock at 6. Good defense by MP. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Out to Lee. Puts up a 3. Trains the three-pointer.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Moore outside. Here's Halliburton. And the Pacers can't get it to go. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Siakam for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Christie against Halliburton. Here's Davison. 6 to shoot. Black kicks to Halliburton. No good from outside. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Offensive rebound. Here's MP. Misses off the right iron. The Pacers shooting a meager 37% for the game. Here's Davison. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And Chicago's shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Here's MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
Now here's Lee. Tight defense on him. Pass to MP. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. The Pacers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Driving to the basket. Markkanen from the right block. The shot is good.
Well, this is where Markkanen's feel for the game. You can put him in pick and roll. He is going to find a way to score it.
And MP gets it to go on the assist by Lee. MP's got 54 points. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Nembhard, the pass to Moore. Good on the bucket.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by MP.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Pacers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Halliburton for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Bulls are gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Man finds MP. And they double up MP. And the dunk by MP.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Pass to Moore. Lays it up and banks it in. Moore's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. So for the Bulls, Saric comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Jordan Moore is subbed in for Lee. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Mathurin. You know, Doris, I'm not sure many people take into account what a grind the NBA season is.
I couldn't agree more, Kevin. And listen, these guys have the best of what's available. They stay at top quality hotels. They have incredible professionals that take care of them. But there is no making up for a lack of sleep when you've played a game at 8 o'clock at night. You leave the arena at 1, and you may arrive in your next city at 4 or 5 a.m. and tip off that night at 7. And this goes on week after week. It is not easy.
Halliburton for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Halliburton's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Indiana. Pass to Saric. To the inside. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Now, Nembhard. The 3. It's hauled in by MP.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Nwora. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's MP. And rebounds again.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
Oh, GA, he is crashing the glass with energy. I love it. Good on the triple.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. The shot by Turner, no good.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Mathurin for 3. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 7th assist here tonight. Man passes to Nwora. Back to MP.
2 minutes remaining.
Nails the baby hook.
This guy is such a versatile big man. Dario Saric knows how to play the game. Pretty pass there.
Outside Turner. Nembhard with it. Turner with a screen on Christie. Outside for Halliburton. 5 on the clock. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Over MP.
Well, MP read the shot attempt like a book, anticipated it, and then able to knock it away.
Walker's checked in for Indiana.
Walker.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Here's MP. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Chicago.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can...
The previous play is evidence to review the play.
Original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Nembhard, rebound by the Bulls. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's MP, lays it up off the glass.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Outside, Walker fires the three. It's hauled in by MP. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Yet another bucket.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And here's Halliburton. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
See you, MP.
Way to bring the effort tonight. Good win. Let's keep it going.